everyone. We've got our final story here from our program all month long from May, where you guys have been helping us, right? This story here is called The Adventures of Isabelle and the Quest to Find the Golden Oak. It was a lot of fun to write, everyone. I want to take a moment and let you know some of our friends who helped us out. We've got Abby, Ben, Edith, Zeus, Evelyn, Sophie, Hannah, Benaya, and Alethea. Thanks for helping us write this story, guys. It was a lot of fun. After you hear our story, if you think this was really fun and you'd like to join next time, we're going to do it again in July. You'll be able to sign up all through the month of June. Just go to our Facebook events, look for Quest, and you'll get the link to the sign-up form. All right, here we go. The Adventures of Isabelle and the Quest to Find the Golden Oak. Once upon a time, there was a town that was full of unicorns. The town would crumble in 2 weeks if they didn't find the golden oak. A unicorn went to find the golden oak. The unicorn knew she had to walk into the magical forest. She had to prepare all the things that she would need for her mission. The first thing she grabbed was Small Blanky. She knew that Small Blanky would protect her from harm. She was so nervous and afraid of where this journey would bring her that she almost forgot her name. The unicorn then remembered her name. It was Isabelle. Isabelle gathered the rest of her belongings for the quest and moved to the door. She opened it, expecting to be greeted by the colorful land that surrounded her home. Outside the door was an old man, but he appeared disheveled and tired. He looked at her with distant eyes and held out his empty, gangly hand. He seemed to be waiting for something. "Who are you?" asked Isabelle. "My name is not of your concern. Give me what you stole from my people, or I will take you to see the witch," he replied. "What? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about." Isabelle thought over the past few days. What had she been doing? And what could this man be talking about? She had been babysitting. Isabelle told the man, and he took Isabelle and Small Blanky through the magic forest to the witch. The witch knew right away that Isabelle was her granddaughter. Isabelle was overjoyed to see her grandmother. She had been wondering when her grandmother would return from her mysterious trip. Isabelle was no longer scared to meet the witch because she knew that her grandmother was the sort of witch that only used her magic for good. "Grandma," cried Isabelle, "why did you send this grouchy old man to bring me here? What does he think I've stolen?" "Oh, Isabelle," her grandma replied, "that is my old friend Ferdinand. He is very anxious about the missing golden oak, and he was in a hurry to find out who took it. He must have misunderstood me when I asked him to fetch you. You see, I believe you are the only one who can find the oak in time to save our magical land." Isabelle thought about this for a moment and then spoke. "I don't know how helpful I will be, but if I can help someone in need, I will do whatever I can." Isabelle's grandmother was so proud of the courageous and caring unicorn Isabelle had become, and immediately knew she made the right decision. Isabelle, Ferdinand's village is called Arum Avena and is where the wizards of Arum Amino guard the magical golden oak. The golden oak is the origin of all the magic in the land. It has been stolen, and if it is not recovered within 2 weeks, the entire land will fall into a drought. Isabelle was nervous about taking on such a big job, but she knew that if her grandmother trusted her to do this, she could rescue the golden oak and save her land. "You will not be alone on this quest, Isabelle. I have sent a messenger to give word to your best friend Franklin. He will be brought here to join you. I have also added some magical enhancements to your magical blanket. It will still protect you from bad dreams and keep you from getting too hot or too cold. But now it has the ability to track strong sources of magic. Since the golden oak is the source of all magic in the land, your blankie will be able to lead you right to it. One more thing, Isabelle. You are stronger than you know. All you have to do is be courageous. Just then, the messenger returned with Franklin in tow, ready to join in this great quest. Isabelle and Franklin set off together with Small Blanky leading the way. While the land was still beautiful, it was rapidly losing its magical sparkle as the water began to dry up. Isabelle and Franklin helped each other to cross mountains, pass through spooky forests, and overcome many trials, the stories of which could fill an entire book. And through it all, they encouraged each other when they felt tired or grumpy by telling jokes or sharing stories. Finally, after crossing the entire land, there were only 4 days until the cursed drought would destroy their land completely. The magical Small Blanky stopped on the banks of a treacherous lake, directly across from an island with a giant castle made of gold. Everything on the island sparkled with magic. Now, Isabelle and Franklin loved to read, so they knew that the castle was probably much more dangerous than it appeared. They also knew that for the island to still be this beautiful, the golden oak must be in the castle. They cautiously swam across the lake and opened the castle door. A booming voice suddenly filled the air. "I have been expecting you, Isabelle. I know you have come to take the golden oak away from me, but I will not relinquish it easily. The magic of the oak has turned my castle into gold, and my whole island sparkles gloriously. Nothing will be able to take it from me and my guardian dragons, especially not 2 childish unicorns and their little Blanky, but try if you will." The giant wooden doors of the castle creaked open and revealed a hallway so long and dark that Isabelle and Franklin couldn't see the end. Luckily, Franklin was a smart unicorn, and he thought to pack headlamps for the journey. After placing them on their heads, they slowly made their way down the dark hallway. Still, even with the headlamps, they could only see a few feet in front of them. The floor was a reflective midnight blue, and there were giant pillars to each side of them, so massive and tall that they couldn't see the roof. Beyond the pillars was total darkness. Suddenly, they heard rumblings coming from the darkness. Isabelle and Franklin trembled with fear, but Isabelle remembered her grandmother's words to be courageous and pushed forwards. Finally, they saw a door in the distance, and from the inside came a brilliant golden hue. "The golden oak!" yelled Franklin and Isabelle simultaneously. Just then, they began to see glowing orange and yellow orbs of light on both sides of them that quickly grew in intensity. "Do you feel hot?" asked Franklin. "The guardian dragons!" cried Isabelle. They ran for the door just as the dragon's flames breathed down the hallway where they had just been standing. With the dragon's fire breath inching closer, Isabelle feared they wouldn't make it. Again, she remembered her grandmother's words and ran faster. Just as they were about to reach the door, Franklin tripped and hurt his hoof. "Franklin!" yelled Isabelle, even though Isabelle was terrified of what might happen if she refused to leave her friend behind and quickly turned back to help him. But just as she reached him, it was too late to run. As the flames were approaching them rapidly, Isabelle and Franklin closed their eyes in anticipation. But nothing happened. As they slowly opened their eyes once more, they were surrounded by a sparkly pink orb protecting them from the flames. "Isabelle, you're magic!" exclaimed Franklin. Isabelle, being the granddaughter of a great witch, possessed equally amazing powers and needed only to be courageous to unlock them. Helping Franklin to his hooves, they made it to the door and walked into a room that was so shiny it looked as though it was made of diamonds. In the center of the room, they saw a glass case with the golden oak inside. Standing next to it was Jeremy, a uniquely polka-dotted unicorn. "What? How did you get past my guardian dragons?" asked Jeremy. "I guess we aren't that childish after all. and we aren't leaving here without the golden oat, proclaimed Isabelle. I heard about the potential of your magic, but I didn't think it would be strong enough to help you pass my dragons. Fine, Isabelle, you win. Take the oat. I only stole it because nobody ever wants to play with me because of my strange appearance. So I took the golden oat and created this magical castle with guardian dragons for friends, so I would never be lonely, Jeremy said sadly as he looked at the floor. I don't think you look strange at all, said Isabelle. She was smiling when Jeremy looked up in surprise. Magic can be a wonderful thing, but only when it is used for good. Help us return the golden oat, and afterwards I can introduce you to all our friends. They don't care what you look like and would be happy to play with you, said Isabelle. Really? That would be wonderful. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go, exclaimed Jeremy. As the unicorns made their way out of the castle, Franklin began to wonder aloud how it was that they were able to make it back in time. It had taken so long to reach the location of the golden oat, and they were almost out of time. Their new friend Jeremy had a quick idea. Let's go for a ride. My guardian dragons are fast. They can get us back to your little town in the blink of an eye, Jeremy said. The three new friends jumped atop one of Jeremy's guardian dragons and flew through the sky. They made it back to Isabelle's grandmother's just in time. Isabelle's grandmother was able to magically restore the golden oat and its magic to their magical town. The town was saved. The town cheered, and Isabelle introduced her new friend Jeremy to all the town unicorns. Magic glowed in every corner. Just then, Isabelle was woken from her dream as her alarm was ringing, notifying her that it was time for school. Isabelle was happy to have had such an adventurous dream and wished to have more adventures. When she arrived at school, there was a new student in her class. His name was Jeremy, and he had a wooden leg. Isabelle could not believe how similar this was to her dream, but she was ready for a new adventure and smiled. Isabelle went up to him and said, "Hi, I'm Isabelle, and I know we're going to be good friends." Jeremy smiled, reached into his backpack, and pulled out the toy dragon and said, "Golden Oat, meet my new friend Isabelle. Isabelle, meet my guardian dragon. His name is Golden Oat." The end. Friends, that was such an awesome story. We had so much fun writing it with you, and we know you maybe want to see this book for yourself. So we've got a special treat for you. In just a few days, you're going to be able to check this out and take it home to read it if you'd like. It's going to be in our new book section, so keep an eye out for it. Have a great day.